Come on, go live. Hey, it went live. Cool. I am going to share my desktop because I really like this meme. I don't know where I found this. Found it earlier today. It's probably on Twitter. It's just funny. Let's see. Oh, I gotta actually share my desktop, don't I? Let me share my Brave tab for that. We'll share audio too, which I hope means you can hear the Space Church music. But I saw that and I thought it was a hoot. I refuse to become a nugget. Well, let's make that full screen. Just boom. There we go. Hey, Ninja Weasel. It is, in fact, New Comic Book Day. Can you hear the Space Church music? Is the Space Church music playing? Wonder what kind of delay there is in the chat. So it's treason then. Indeed. Indeed, it is treason. You know, because you got to have those nuggets, man. It's got to be them straight up nugs. I have no idea if you can hear me. I mean, I see the thing pulsing over here, but that's not the same as having like a sound bar that actually shows me. You do not hear it. Okay, that's good to know. So I actually have to share my desktop for you to hear that. So if I share a tab, it only shares audio coming from the tab. See, I'm learning, man. I'm still learning how this stuff works. So if I did something like this, you should hear the music. That is totally the wrong side of this to show. Let me try that again. If I did something like this, let's try that. Am I here? Am I back? It totally just bombed out. Okay, I am back. It's just having trouble being sane. All right, well, I apologize for that. And it's totally not doing the share screen. Let me try that one more time. There we go. Ninja Weasel, if you're still there. There we go. Me typing in my own chat. We'll just put that up there because that's just too good. Apparently it doesn't like the Space Church music. I don't even know if it's playing it. Let's see. You have it and it's faint. Alright, well that's better than nothing. That's better than nothing. As long as we got some Space Church music, it's legit. That volume is probably going to be kind of hard for me to control just by nature of the way the audio works with this stuff. Hey, Eli Easy, welcome. And one other thing before I start diving into my books, although, and hey, Bianca Fights the Zombies, welcome. Let me just go ahead and start the cam over there, and we'll take a look at that stuff in a second. But I also just wanted to show this. This was pretty eerie. Like, this is a city of 14 million people, and apparently we can't zoom in on this photo. And that's what it looks like. Like, Wuhan, literally it does look like a ghost city. That's kind of eerie. That bothers me as somebody who's been to New York City. No street in that city is this empty, so that's kind of scary. Anyway, I'm not going to share my screen anymore. We are going to go full on into New Comic Book Day. I actually got more books than I expected to get, which that sounds like a weird statement to make, but it's also the true statement, because I had written down I was going to pick up 3 books, just 3, and I ended up with well, if you count the free books, there's 10 total here. So let me where do I start? Let's start with the free stuff. That seems to be what I usually do. That's usually what I do. Oh man, that angle is totally wrong. Did my camera get hit? I didn't hit the camera. Oh, come on, man. You gotta. All right, that's better. The grid lines are almost straight. So, yeah, the 50-cent bin. If you go to Graham Cracker Comics and it's a Wednesday, you get 3 free books out of the 50-cent bin without having to buy anything else. Now, of course, they do that because they know when you go in the store, you're probably going to leave with something. You know, oh, I'm getting something free. I got to spend a couple bucks to make it not look like I'm just leeching here. Like, there's a little bit of that. But you also get some neat stuff. I remember seeing this on the shelf. Victor China's like, yeah, exactly. But we got this. I remember seeing this on the shelf like not that long ago. And I opened this up, and I was right. This is in the 50-cent bin. And it's from November, dude. That is crazy. I guess my shop man was just like, I'm never selling this book. This one book was probably sitting there. He must have just added it. I don't remember seeing it before. And I'm like, you know what? I remember seeing this. I'm just going to pick it up. I flipped through it. The art looked kind of okay. There's like a Siberian tiger or something that somebody's killing for whatever reason. So it might be kind of interesting. I like the way the tiger looked. The people are drawn less well off, but there's also some cool like stuff going on here. So who knows? It might be kind of cool. I thought I'd check it out. And there's also this random issue of Space Bandits, number 4, just chilling out. No idea why. I thought this series was probably selling better than this. When was this from? This is just from October. This is from October. That's not that long ago. That's absolutely not that long ago. Anyway, I made fun of issue 1 a whole lot, and I wanted to pick up a later issue when I saw this and see if my making fun of it was justified or not. Because issue 1 was about the most derivative comic book I've ever read. Like, everything in it came from somewhere else. So I thought, hey, why don't I check out issue 4 here? And sure, I won't know what's going on, but at least I can totally see if it's still just like completely derivative. Because if it is, what's the point? All right, let's flip this over and continue with my tradition of me slowly collecting every Malibu book. Here's Nightman number 2, which the background certainly promises something here. Won't be in there though. Like, I know that won't be in there though. And this villain, I have no idea who this dude is. He looks kind of cool though. Like, not a clue who that guy is, but I like the way he looks. The best part of this book though was the ads. No, not the one for Wetworks. I want the one right in the middle. Oh, hey, RoboCop 3 video game. You know, when I was a kid, I really liked RoboCop 3, and I hated RoboCop 2. I saw RoboCop 3 in Dollar Theater, actually. I thought this was the one that had the 2-page spread in it for an ad. Yeah, it is. I knew I saw that. You want to talk about a fun game? I didn't have this on the Sega CD. I still have the gun. My copy is on Super Nintendo. Hold on. I might have that gun just chilling out here. Let's see. This box is labeled cables, and that's actually what's in it, surprisingly. Let's see. These are controllers, but not that one. It's Game Boy stuff. Dreamcast controllers. Oh, maybe the Lethal Enforcer Oh, never mind. I found it. I totally got this, man. I loved that game when I was a kid. Lethal Enforcers was a lot of fun. Uh, it is not the best shooting game I've played on a console. It gets kind of derivative and boring towards the end, but it was a lot of fun. My favorite shooting game, though, with a light gun is probably one of the Time Crisis games. Which one did I have? It was either on the Dreamcast or the PlayStation 2. I think it was Time Crisis 2. Anyway, that was a ton of fun. So anyway, I just love the ads in this. So I'll actually read the comic book at some point. But just flipping through it when I first got home before I had dinner and looking at the ads was a ton of fun, man. That is a good question. And I'm really surprised that Marvel has not done that, at least with the Malibu characters. They've owned them for 25 years. Some of them you think, they kind of come with built-in audiences. Oh, God, what is her name? I'm suddenly blanking on a character. I hate it when that happens. Who am I thinking of? Wikipedia, help me out here, bro. Mantra. Yeah, you would think Mantra would be like an easy sell. Let me flip over here. I know you can't hear the Space Church music. We'll bring Space Church music back right now. But you would think Mantra would be a pretty easy sell. Like, she's got a attractive looking design. The character's kind of complicated. Also, somebody's messaging me on Discord. Hold on, let me go back to just my camera. I'll be right back. Who is messaging me on Discord? Oh, it's 6. Saves over, so... Oh, okay. Hold on, let me message him back. He's chatting with me. Sorry, well, I'll be back over on the stream in just a second. Okay, I better put my Discord window on the same desktop that my streaming is on so I can actually see when he messages me. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about that digression. But yeah, you would think, like, some of these characters, they have very obvious, like, oh, she looks cool. I think that's what he wants to do. Yeah, Ninja. They have very cool designs. Like, she looks pretty cool. Oh, let's go back. Oh, Nightman, of course, doesn't have a link here that we can look at. What about... Oh, are X-Mutants not part of... I thought X-Mutants were Malibu book. Are they not part of the Ultraverse? I guess not. Oh, here they are. They're in the Genesis universe. So I mean, use some many Centaur heroes, including da-da-da-da-da. I got a couple X-Mutants books. There we go. I can speak English. And of course, there were these crossovers. Like, I've got one issue of something or other stocked away that has a crossover with, like, Phoenix in the back. Oh, I guess it's probably whatever this was. I've got, like, an issue. It's got, like, a short story in a flip book format. So, I mean, these characters have been introduced to their universe. Oh, I'm kind of jealous, man. I am definitely kind of jealous of that. Can I make this bigger? This is kind of lame. There we go. I mean, is this the same characters or the same team that Marvel? Yeah, I had no idea that the Exiles started as a Malibu book until this very minute. Look, it's the frickin' Juggernaut. Who apparently is always losing his powers because that's all he ever does. Womp womp. Anyway, we should talk about some of these comic books. So Six says, I'll join you shortly. Come on, Six. Bruh, what are you doing? Oh, wait, it's probably smoke break time for him. It's probably smoke break time. He was also complaining about his, Hey, if the screen isn't visible, can you still hear the Space Church music right now? Because you should be able to. This is all like new stuff for me here because I'm using StreamYard. Well, you can see the logo in the upper right corner there. So this is like all new and crazy, and I don't understand how it works yet. Like, but I thought I'd give it a try because if I can use this, then I don't have to reconfigure OBS twice a week to stream to different platforms, which is kind of cool. And I could also stream to like Periscope or something. I actually put the Periscope app on my phone. Hold on. Let me flip back over here. No, not like that. Like that. Oh, dude. You know what? I can totally try this out. Let me see. How does the invite thing work? I better not dox myself just in case. Invite. Copy to clipboard. Okay. Let me just put this here. Their Space Church is quiet. You know what? I can turn that up. That'll make it really loud in my headset, though. How's that, Ninja Weasel? Is that better? Is that worse? You know, I guess I could just go listen to the stream for myself, couldn't I? Let me pop over to YouTube and get ready. Your ears may learn true pain here in a second. If we get like YouTube. And get ready. Your ears may learn true pain here in a second. If we get like YouTube. Okay, so that is, in fact, fairly low in volume. I think we'll leave it right there on whatever setting that is. And we'll just go with it. I don't do this music for anything but this stream. So this is... I never change the settings in Groove Music here. I just leave them. So I think that'll be fine. Hold on, I'm telling Six here. Stream is fine for you. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate all this feedback, by the way. I know a lot of people, when they ask for help, they don't really mean it, but I really do mean it. Like, I need to know these things. I need to get that feedback for myself so that I can correct and make the stream good for you guys. So let me just put this here because I want to make sure everybody understands that I'm a little bit jealous of you because, well, for starters, it says Jim Lee right there. This is not Jim Lee. Although I think I'm going to enjoy this. I really like that one issue of Nightman I got that had a werewolf as the villain because the werewolf was actually treated as like this evil, horrifying monster. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. And let me just show this. That way I can express my thanks visibly and on stream. Thank you so much. I'm trying to wait for Six, but he's taking long enough. I think I'm just going to bail on him and just move on with the stream. But we'll start with the stuff that's probably less interesting, the dollar comics. Now, oh, actually, yeah, let me talk about that. Something else real quick. I had 3 books written down as things I expected to get this week. And it was just that, and that. And we'll look at these later. In fact, let me get the Captain America one out here. Let's look at these 2 DC dollar comics. I didn't even remember that these were happening, that these were coming out this week. Crazier Than the Joker, deadlier than Ra's al Ghul. Really? Really? You know, Black Mask is not a Batman villain that I think is a very compelling Batman villain. Like, he just doesn't really work for me. But people must like him. I mean, they've got he's the villain in that Birds of Prey movie, so I guess somebody likes him out there. But he never really seemed like he was that particularly crazy to me. Hold on. Oh! Why is... Oh, because my Brave crashed. That's why those are over here. Let me get that out of the way. There. Wait. Now I'm on the wrong desktop. Ah! Sorry, we are having self-inflicted technical difficulties because I'm a derp. Okay, yeah, everything's good now. But let's flip through this. I know I haven't read Batman 386. Introducing a villain for the 80s. You know what? Jack Nicholson's Joker. Now that's a villain for the 80s. Look at this dude. He's wearing a pinstripe suit. And he's supposed to be a villain for the 80s? He's a villain for the 40s, bro. Ah, man, this tea I'm drinking is pretty good. It's like the Aldi store brand. It's very peachy. Yeah, I'm from the South. Deal with it. What year was this published? I kind of like the art. Batman 386, 1985. That was a long time ago. That is so not Black Mask. That's some lady. Janus Cosmetics, research and development. Oh, is that like Black Mask runs an evil corporation? I just remember him as that, like, just a cheap bad guy. Like, he's not particularly interesting. Oh, look at this. He's like carving. He's actually carving a mask. Why? Oh yeah, Ninja Weasel. Hold on, maybe I can find us something to look at for that. Let's see, Cassandra Cain, Birds of Prey, images. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. We got a. There you go, Ninja Weasel. There we go. There's your girl right there, like deadliest assassin in the world. Daughter of Deathstroke the Terminator. Look at her. She looks super bad. God, that looks terrible. That looks so terrible. Is Six back yet, man? What is he doing? He must be like smoking the entire bowl. Like, this big boom. Like 2 kilos or something, man. He's been at it for a while. I think StreamYard has a little more delay between the chat and what's actually going on in the stream. This is just like his origin story? That's so boring. Obey me! Go to the other coffin and know that the mask destroys one identity while creating another. Sorry, I don't want to listen to the Endless. I should just take the Endless out of this playlist. I fast forward through it every time. Where was I? Oh yeah. Destroys one identity while creating another. Know that the mask recreates the wearer. Do like he says or you'll ISIS. Know that through the sublimation of personality, inhibitions die and deeper drives, more primitive instances are brought to the surface. Oh, we gotta flip back. We gotta flip back just to show that. If you just wanted to take a screenshot of this, this would be a... You know what? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to take a screenshot of this right here. Just screenshot my stream. There we go. I'm going to go to Twitter. I'm going to start a tweet, but not tweet it out yet, because it may change my mind that this is a good idea. But there we go. I've captured that moment in time for all of us here, Ninja Weasel. For every one of us. Thank you, my friend. Alright, that's enough Black Mask. Let's move on to something more interesting. Shadow of the Bat, #1. By Alan Grant and Norm... Ooh! Norm Brayfogle? Really? Come on, you know what I want to see. Tell me it's Norm Brayfogle Batman. I have certain expectations. Where is Batman? Yeah! Don't at me, bro. Aha! Definitely Norm Brayfogle. Look at the ears. Also, he is like super ripped right there. Holy moly. This dude is jacked up. He is on some mega steroids. Some mega steroids. Like, he is the Bat Hulk. Oh god. I just gave like Marvel Comics an idea for a crossover. Hey, how about we team up with DC and do Bat Hulk? It's such a bad idea, it might just work. Man, Robin is super lanky. I mean, he's obviously like pretty well muscled, but the way he's drawn here to emphasize the motion, he turned out super lanky. He's like that in all of these panels. It looks really cool. I've got a couple Shadow of the Bat books in my collection. Not that many, but I don't have this first one here, so getting a reprint of it is kind of cool. Man, remind me not to go to whatever mental hospital they're in. This looks pretty unfortunate. Bat Hulk gonna bat smash. Bat Hulk! Bat... You know, I'm gonna Google that right now. Bat Hulk. What are we gonna get? Well, I guess that kind of works. There you go, Ninja Weasel. It exists. Thank you to whoever put these things together, because they're an absolute hoot. I appreciate this art. Whoever on Quora made it. And whoever the original artist of this was, which looks like maybe 70s art. That's a hoot. Yeah! Apparently. Just capture his reaction right there. Wow. Dude, you can find anything on the internet. Absolutely anything. Oh my god, 6 still isn't here. I can't delay anymore. I've been trying to fight a holding action, and it has been failing. Mr. Cyrus has just... he's wandered off. Yeah, he says, I'll join you shortly, capital X dot lowercase x, and then he's not here. Oh man, I'm leaking DMs. That makes me a terrible person. I don't think he cares. It's not like I'm showing the chat, and it's not like we've said anything that's like controversial. Because if I was going to say something controversial, I would literally just do it right here. Let's see. I would just make sure I didn't have any more interesting messages that I could leak. Let's see. 6's section of OWG's Discord is kind of boring. It's just him talking. I should talk in there some more. Where was I? Oh, right. Tales of Suspense. Just shake the book around a little bit. The icy fingers of Jack Frost are reaching out for Iron Man. Who's Jack Frost? Once I seal you within my unbreakable cube of ice, even your strength will be useless to you, Iron Man. Ooh. Introducing this issue, Pepper Potts and Happy Hogan, which is pretty nice. Good for them. Good for them getting in the book. Hold on. I got last week's stuff that I read. Was this no, the Iron Man book wasn't in there. It was the Mandarin one. Which Happy is very upset about the fact that Tony is, making time with Pepper Potts right there. Very upset. Very unhappy, happy. Unhappy, happy? Unhappy, happy. Let's flip through this. Now, this is obviously in support of the relaunch of Iron Man, because it's just time for a new number 1, right? Man, that is like the oldest school Iron Man armor you can get without it being gray, isn't it? Pretty crazy. What issue was this? This is like Iron Man number 2 or something? Or, well, I guess it says Tales of Suspense number 45. Oh, dude, he's in the stream. Let me... Nope, he left the stream. As soon as I added him. Come back. Come back, Six. Come back. He abandoned me. The man just straight up abandoned me. Oh, man, there he is.
Why is my webcam on?
Because you didn't turn it off. Sorry, man.
I did turn it off.
Oh, if you leave and you come back, it just assumes that you want to turn it back on for whatever.
Okay, cool. I don't... There, that's better.
Yeah, so, hey, welcome, Six.
Hi, he forced me to join again, guys, so I'm here. Look
It's
at that
true.
art style and those colors. Much wow. Such thing.
It's Don Heck art. I really made fun of his art a couple weeks ago for the way he drew the Mandarin. That whole issue looked kind of ugly, but this stuff, it actually looks a lot better. It looks like an old school newspaper strip, which I appreciate. Because like Rex Morgan MD and stuff, they all looked kind of like this. It's a very nice style. Also, can you hear the Space Church music? Do you want me to turn that off? Is it loud?
It's fine, actually. It's literally fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Cool deal. Have a thumbs up. So you should be seeing this stuff in real time, and everybody else is seeing it like 10 seconds from now.
That's crazy. I don't understand how that works, but Eliza Barr has some science here.
You got called out in the chat.
No, I think Ninja Weasel is the legend and the myth and the man. But we're not here to talk about those kinds of things. Look at that chiseled art style. Look at those pointy fingers. And that eye is gray.
I was just seeing if I could turn you up and turn the music down. But I don't see a way to do that. So I'll just turn the music straight up down a little bit. Make you a little louder. Because at least in my ears, you're not particularly loud. So
I am pretty quiet. This microphone is really...
Anyway, yeah, we were just looking at this. You actually missed some Batman books. I can pull those back up in a second. I don't know if I'm going to like this book, but man, that is a... Oh, yeah, look at the old Iron Man armor Tony's wearing. That's about as old school as it gets without it being the gray suit.
I want to puke. Can we move on, please?
Wow, Don Heck.
Gold does not make good Iron Man. Don Heck, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please redo. I believe.
That book's from like 1956, dude. It's older than both of us combined.
He can redo.
Don Heck has probably been dead for 40 years. Anyway, here's the 2 random Batman books. I made fun of this one because I don't really like Black Mask as a villain, and flipping through this was it looked kind of dumb. But I did like this bit at the end that I thought was kind of funny. Just him yelling at these people to go put on the mask. Obey me! Do like he says or he'll ice us. Know that through the sublimation of personality, inhibitions die, and deeper drives, more primitive instincts are brought to the surface. Oh man, it's too bad I put my lethal enforcer gun away. Let me grab that real quick. I'll threaten you with it and redo that. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Well, in one of my other comics, there was an ad for Lethal Enforcer, Super Nintendo. I just happen to have my Lethal Enforcer gun here, so...
I only ever had the Nintendo version, so I'm pretty jealous. That
The
looks like
ad
a
was
lot of
actually
fun.
for the Sega CD version, but let's kind of we're gonna threaten you. There you go, 6. All right,
Oh wow. Wow,
all right.
guys, he's got me at gunpoint. I'm supposed to like this
Obey
panel.
me. Go to the other coffin and know that the mask destroys one identity while creating another. Oh, hold on. We can actually make this even better. Hold on. Let me put you back up here and I will threaten your icon.
I will entertain this for less than 10 seconds. Enjoy it. There you go.
Oh, he put his face up. Oh, it was there. Oh, I should have pulled the trigger. Oh, well.
I mean, there was an ad. I had to make it go away before someone came after me.
Oh, I'm just having a good time. So anyway, yeah, I made fun of this book. But I did like this stupidity because I thought it was funny. Huh, weird. And then there was this, which is mostly notable because it's got Norm Brayfogle art, which you can always tell when you look at Batman. Let me find Batman here. Because he always drew Batman with these really exaggerated ears.
What is he? The devil?
Well, he's Norm Brayfogle's Batman. Always has a really long cape. In fact, you can kind of see hints of that. Like that cape is drooping down like to the floor while he's seated. And he always had this, and it's to heighten the scary aspect of Batman. You know, I am vengeance, I am the night, that kind of stuff.
Right.
Norm Brayfogle drew a lot of Batman over the years. All right, anyway, let's get back to books. Because I know you want to go kill zombies.
Who said anything about zombies?
You did. Hold on.
Playing with a TIE fighter. Don't mind me.
No, hold on. Let's see. Let me just read what you said exactly here. Let's see. I can feel the bullets getting me. So can Horde Night happen or lull? See? Oh, I'm leaking DMs, man. I'm drama mongering. Trying to cause drama here for us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we're moving closer to you and me getting that 500 deaths achievement in 7 Days to Die.
One can only hope. All right, so Savage Avengers number 0, which is always kind of weird. Why are we doing a number 0? Who was it written by? Well, actually, I guess it doesn't really matter because there's multiple stories in it. One is a new story. That must be Cable. Okay, whatever, moving on. And then the rest is reprints of old cool stuff. So I kind of like that. Dude, it's Storm and Callisto. One of them is probably the Queen of the Morlocks, and the other one is not at the moment. Because they fought over who's going to run that.
That's interesting. What?
Oh, sorry. I just now saw Ninja Weasel's. Oh my God, Stop the Gun Violence on YouTube.
Yeah, you are probably going to get in trouble.
Oh no, I'm not monetized. What are they going to do to me? If you delete me, I will only become stronger.
He's not wrong.
Do you know how long I can milk that drama? Yep, that's some Avengers hanging out and some X-Men. Hubba, I don't know what's going on here.
Someone needed to draw more clothing. These are comics. Little boys should read these.
Oh, that looks like Kulan Gath, the sorcerer from Conan books, man. Look at his old decrepit.
Wow.
So, yeah, apparently way back when Conan was in the Marvel Universe the first time in the late 70s and early 80s, we totally had a crossover. And Kulan Gath was basically fighting the Avengers. There's Star Fox, a.k.a. Eros. He has the power to manipulate people's emotions, which is a really healthy thing to have in a hero. There's Warlock from the X-Men. I think that's his name. Storm, rocking the 80s mohawk still.
Mm-hmm. I thought that's who that was. I wasn't sure. I was like...
That must be the Scarlet Witch right there.
What happened to Storm's hair?
Oh, Storm, way back, she was very super duper ultra punk. That was just what the character looked like back when she was contesting Cyclops for leadership of the X-Men.
All right. Again, someone needed to draw more clothing.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It actually kind of looks like the palace from Conan the Destroyer when they're in Aquilonia, but it's probably not. What's
Pretty nice artwork for a comic book, though, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, early 80s Marvel looks pretty good. Let's see. We got a lot of Storms. But yeah, that was like the kind of early Storm look. I forget what she looked like in Giant Size X-Men #1 because it's been forever since I read that. But through a lot of the 80s, she totally rocked the mohawk.
That's kind of cool. I'm used to one design on her, so yeah.
You are no doubt used to like that design.
Mm-hmm.
Which that is also a very classic design. That's the one I prefer, the late 80s, 90s look, because Jim Lee did it.
Character most. I don't know why I think that, but that's what I think.
Like that.
Yeah.
Which I really like that costume, and fortunately, it was the one used in the X-Men cartoon. Best cartoon ever.
One of the best cartoons made? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that one. All right, so anyway, they're beating up Cool and Goth. They're having a great time doing it, no doubt. Looks like Spider-Man got the crap kicked out of him up there. Sucks to be Peter Parker.
Naturally.
I wonder if one of the mostly naked women is supposed to be the Goblin Queen.
Yes.
You don't even know who the Goblin Queen is.
I know a Goblin Queen should probably be mostly naked.
Well, I just say that because I know that that character, the Goblin Queen, is supposed to be coming back or about to, or is supposed to have either come back like this month or like in the next month or two in whichever X-Men book she's appearing in. So, because there's currently like 17 different X-Men books again. It's like, okay, we went from like 30 to 2, and now we're back up to 17 again. And nobody wants most of these books because they're all trash.
Nothing compares to the cartoon, man.
That is true. Well, Jim Lee's X-Men and Chris Claremont's X-Men in the 80s, which is what the cartoon drew upon, is as good as the cartoon. All right, so I'm going to open this up, man. All right.
What is it? Captain America, the end.
Yeah, so the end, Marvel has been doing these they did a bunch of them like 10 years ago, and one of them, Thanos, the end, was really good because it's actually the end of the Marvel Universe. It's when he finally wins.
Oh, wow.
And then he realizes that the creator of the universe, which in Marvel terms actually is Stan Lee, just so you know. Stan Lee is the god of all the Marvel universes.
Mm-hmm.
They just call him like the one above all, but they mean Stan Lee. Anyway, that's a really good book. But this one I saw, and this is funny. Well, no. We'll save that. We'll come back to that. I wasn't going to get it. It had there's a little something dramarific about it, and we'll get to that in a second. But I opened it up, and I'm like, yep, that looks like Aaron Larson faces. He probably did the roughs for this. And then I don't know why there's like 50 red skulls, but that's like exactly what a Captain America book should have in it, is 50 red skulls, because Captain America and the Red Skull have been enemies since 1942. Thanks, headset. Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Is that a Russian outfit?
Where?
The Red Skulls.
No, the Red Skull is German, dude.
Oh, see, that's, yeah.
He was a Nazi.
Telling me. Oh, okay.
Which, if I was monetized, I would have just demonetized myself by saying that word.
Well, you can't even discuss it in a context that's completely separate.
Nope. You say that word, you're instantly demonetized on YouTube.
See, this is why I left. This is why I want to offload my content and put it somewhere where it's protected.
You know, I'm doing pretty good on BitChute. I get about as many or more views there as I do here. Anyway, this is totally what Eric Larson's stuff looks like these days, and it's because the artist he's working with that draws over his roughs. It all looks like this. I got like an issue or two of Savage Dragon because I wanted to make fun of it, and then I found out I couldn't actually make fun of it because it was actually pretty good, even though the entire internet makes fun of it.
Because it's a little too 3D and they want it to be 2D.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with that. It's because half the time the book is like just sex.
Oh. Well,
Oh,
that's
actually, Eric Larson drew everything himself. Okay, I thought somebody else had inked over him, but apparently not. Anyway, here's you ready for the drama? I gotta like move down the page.
drama go.
All right, Captain America created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. There is a problem with this statement. Only one of those names should be there.
One.
Jack Kirby. Stan Lee did not come up with Captain America. It was Joe Simon back in 1941. So that was the reason I got interested in this book, was just because, man, there's the chance that this is going to get this book recalled and pulped.
You should never give it back. Keep this book forever. All right.
I will never do that. But yeah, that's wrong. Marvel screwed up, and they screwed up big time. There are people that really care about that kind of stuff, and they will hound C.B. Cebulski until the day his fat pie face stops existing because of this.
I believe it.
And now, if you look here, there are 3 names right here that all should have seen this mistake.
Yep. Editor. I mean, they're in a diagonal line. I'm not going to point it out again. The repetition will kill you. Boom. Literally.
Yeah, those 3 people, each and every one of them, had to sign off on every piece of the content in this book, including this. And if there's one thing you should get correct, it's credits. Because that's like, if you don't do that, someone can demand that, hey, you need to bring that back and recall it and destroy those. There's a comic book creator I know, his name's Brian Ball. There's these beautiful, beautiful French edition hardcovers of his comic Rags, and they don't have his name on the credits page. And me and other people kind of talked him down from the ledge from demanding that the French publisher recall all of those expensive hardbacks and destroy them. He's so mad about that. I don't blame him. I'd be mad too. And I think I need to delete the stream right now because I don't know how much of that was public knowledge. So stream's getting deleted later. See you guys.
Whoa. Oh, man. I got to get deleted later, guys.
I'll probably just like download the video and edit it or something. Or actually, I probably won't because I don't think that really matters. I think his public like being grumpy is okay. Everybody knows about that. And me saying I talked him down from the ledge probably doesn't matter. So, and nobody's going to watch this anyway, so who cares?
So, yeah.
All right, this is the last comic I bought this week.
Oh.
And Justice League Odyssey, number 18. Honestly, Darkseid never left because Darkseid is, but he has established himself as the supreme deity of his own universe now, and our heroes are trying to go kill him.
Perfect.
So here's what's going on in that book, real quick. The universe got broken, and all the new gods are dead, except for Darkseid.
Okay.
And since they're dead, there's carrion gods that are going to come eat all the new gods when the last one dies. So he made his own universe by ripping a chunk of the universe out and moving it outside the universe to escape them. And our heroes, which actually includes another surviving new god, which is his son Orion, who is prophesied to kill Darkseid. Boy, we're getting heavy here. Are following him. And the only reason everybody thought Orion was dead was because he had somehow masked like who he was from like all the cosmic beings that should have known who he was. And so they're chasing him, but Darkseid sent his army to kill them. And so now we had like some new god on new god combat in the last issue. So I have no idea what's going to happen in this one, except it's going to be awesome. Let's just flip this open at random to... No, that's not awesome. That's awesome. Just put that there.
Whoa.
So Darkseid's new gods, who are members of the Justice League. That's Cyborg, normally from the Teen Titans. That's Azrael, who is... he was Batman at one point. After Batman broke his back, Azrael replaced him.
Okay.
That's Starfire, who's also from the Teen Titans normally. And they've all been converted to his new gods, and so they lead his armies. And then there's his armies, the Para-Angels, which are apparently a step up from the Parademons he used when he was still just ruler of Apocalypse, as opposed to lord of his own reality. Meanwhile, our heroes are basically some chumps and a god. Look,
Okay.
it's a Green Lantern whose battery has run out. She's actually died and come back over the course of the series, which is kind of fun. There's some idiot that no one cares about. And there's Orion looking goofy in his Jack Kirby costume because everything Jack Kirby ever drew looked goofy and cool at the same time.
Makes sense.
And then other heroes, there's Starfire's sister, Blackfire, Queen of the Planet, villain.
We've seen her.
There's
I
the
know
Red
about
Lantern cat, Dexstar, right there. Yes,
Oh,
he's a
wow.
cat. It's
He's
just a cat.
special
It's not an
lantern.
alien that looks like a cat. It's a cat.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to ask questions.
And Red Lanterns are powered by anger. Dexstar is a very angry cat.
Oddly familiar.
And that looks like the one of the Eschaton creatures that came to eat the New Gods.
Lovely.
Yeah. So that's what's going on in Justice League Odyssey. It's a crazy book. The first couple issues were way better art-wise than anything that came later because they had Stjepan Sejic do the art. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm just going to, like, randomly, very quickly slap down some comic books on the screen. Brace yourself. Oh, hold on. We got to highlight that. The Red Lantern cat is so... Yes. Dexstar is so dumb. He wraps back around to being pretty awesome. There's a story about how he got his anger, too. It's a really good story. His... He was like an abandoned kitten or something, and this lady took him in, and then she got killed, like she got mugged or something. I forget exactly why she died, but she got killed, and it made him a very, very angry cat. And so when the Red Lantern Corps was formed by, oh my gosh, what was the dude's name? Was it Brutalis? I don't remember. Hold on. Wikipedia, save me. Wikipedia. Red Lantern. Yes, Wikipedia. Save me here, please. Come on. No. Atrocitus, that's the guy's name. So when Atrocitus creates the Red Lantern Corps, and there's all kinds of crazy stuff, the Red Lantern rings, they seek out people with great anger. The Green Lantern rings seek out people with great willpower. Yellow Lantern rings seek out people who have the capacity to create great fear. Red Lantern rings are straight up, can you get mad enough, bro? And so a ring went and it found Dexstar. And so the very first thing he did with his ring, he went and he found the people that killed his human, and he killed them.
My hero.
Yeah. And then I think the story, the little short story, ends with him like snuggling her skeleton, going like, I am a good cat.
Wow, that's, sounds about right.
Yeah, Dexstar is legit. Anyway, Ninja Weasel. Gosh, let me make sure I don't miss anybody. See, we got Ninja Weasel hanging out. We got Eli Easy the Game Hunter earlier. Bianca, something the zombies, fights the zombies, naturally. What else would you do? Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Even through the technical difficulty where the stream crashed, but I managed to rejoin it before it stopped, which was kind of fantastically amazing. Don't know how that worked, but I snuck right in under the wire. So you all take care of yourselves. We're going to be on Twitch here in a little bit. So we totally got that going for us. And you can join me at Twitch TV/ElizaBar or 6 over at
6F Cyrus.
But that's on Twitch, right? You should say the whole URL.
Yeah, it's Twitch. I'm sorry, I'm very lazy. If you're following him, you're probably following me. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for having me, ElizaBar.
Yeah. All right. Let's. I'm going to hit the in broadcast button, so you all take care of yourselves. We'll be starting up on Twitch presumably in a minute if 6 wants to. I'm guessing he does.
Good to go. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good to go. So I'm good to go. He's good to go. We're all good to go here. Bye-bye. I'm going to wave behind Ninja Weasel's chat. Just wave repeatedly and then hit in broadcast while I'm waving.